Welcome back to Batman Arkham Asylum Part 23. In today's part, we're still in the old sewer.
Why?
Because we need to go analyze this antidote that we got last time. But first, we gotta beat up some mooks.
And go get something.
Well, not yet. We gotta analyze the stuff that we got from Killer Croc's sewer that we had been avoiding, trying not to get captured by him and whatnot. So we're going to have to go analyze it so we can get that Titan formula going so we can counteract Joker's Titan monsters and whatnot.
But it won't work.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do.
Just to jump ahead of you, Cole's wrong anyway.
I don't
Even though it's supposed to be a joke, but in fact, he's actually wrong. But anyway, we're going to head back to the Batcave. But first, before I start using the line launcher to go get that trophy over there, because now I have it, Batman gets interrupted by a call.
Of course, because
Yeah, just to let the player know
technology.
what you're doing, pretty much, if you haven't figured it out
This
already.
cape is kind of torn.
Oh, yeah, you're taking some damage.
At first, I didn't notice that. But first playthrough, before you go through the gate, this cape just gets
Well, his whole attire gets destroyed and whatnot, tore up. No,
Well,
other than not just the cape.
I just noticed the cape because that's what you mostly see.
Yeah, it's probably the first thing you notice. But if you notice that that's an insignia, the Batman logo is all scraped up and tore up too on his chest. If you look, and I do think his mask is kind of ripped open in some places, like kind of just tore or something, like probably around the mouth and nose area. I think so. But this cutscene will probably show right up where you can see it because it's loaded in real time. And so we are here, and we're gonna analyze the antidote that we got here.
You're putting that in the explosive gel.
No, I
What-
think
what
that's
happened
something.
with that happened,
I
man?
think that's something else
It
entirely.
looked like
It
the
might
explosive
look.
gel
Yeah,
thing.
it might look like it, but I think it's something. It's a different item. What everything else you just can't use. And suddenly, Poison Ivy begins to wreck everything, delaying the plot for about another hour or so.
Did she purposely put that there? Like have the roots go through this area?
I think she's just destroying everything that
So
she
she
can.
didn't like specifically put vines through there. It just goes everywhere without her knowing where it's going.
I guess so.
Because if she purposely put it there and know that this area exists, she knows that where the Batcave is, and that's just, I thought the whole point of the Batcave is that no one
No,
knows.
if she knew, she probably would have just sat there and destroyed it, wouldn't she?
I don't know, this is logic. Everyone's stupid.
Well, yeah, but here's the thing: if you would think if she knows that's where the Batcave is, you would think she would destroy it.
You would think, but that doesn't mean she would.
No, but to be quite honest with you, I don't. I'm gonna look at it as just by happenstance. The plants just happen to find it or run right into it.
Doesn't she have a psychic connection to the plants?
I think so.
So doesn't she know the location of all of the plants?
Depending on what continuity if this game is kind of going by, I don't know. There's some comic books that, it's just basically how it's written, but it's never really said or anything like that. So I want to say yes, because I think there was a cutscene earlier that she was talking to them.
A crazy person.
Whether they respond back, I don't know if they do or not, but I'm going to say the fact that they protect her and do her fights for the most part, I'm probably gonna say yeah. I think they can kinetically kind of communicate each other. So we're gonna do some flying around, but just to let you know, there are some Riddler trophies over here.
Gliding with style.
Flying. You mean falling with style?
What?
In the movie, it was falling with style.
No, it's gliding with style.
No, you were falling in style.
Gliding with style.
I know you're wrong, but we're gonna ignore it. But I am getting every trophy in here, so you should have every upgrade that you need to get all these trophies. So if you feel like you're gonna miss some, just watch what I'm doing. I get every trophy that's on the way here. But here I got kind of confused to kind of figure out where it's all at, because it kind of yeah, it's just there's some areas that it kind of just blends in and you kind of forget. Yeah, I'm trying to look around, kind of go, no, where is it? Oh, I see it.
No, it's in the other direction.
So
Going the wrong way.
That rock up there where I was just at. Oh,
See, look, I told you, you're going the wrong way. There's nothing there.
no, I fell off. I missed it. I went
Missing
down.
what?
I went down too
The
far.
rock?
Yeah.
You didn't miss it, you hit it.
Trying to figure out where I'm at.
You teleported to the rock.
Yeah, I kind of teleport back here for the reason. That rock up there is how you get back from getting to that rock. There we are. And I went down too fast and I missed the landing because I thought I was gonna grab onto it, but I forgot rocks. You can't do that. So, I'll line launcher my way over.
When you do that, there shows like a side thing.
Nope, and I fell again.
Oh, cut me off. When you did the line launcher, there looks like a side thingy. Like it shows like a yellow light.
Oh, when it goes up and down, but there's also a line for the
left
side.
And, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, look, there's like left and right. I don't hit. What's the point of that?
You know, I don't know either. I don't think I've ever seen it light up, or if it does anything, I don't think I've ever used it. I don't think there was ever maybe they were planning on doing something with it, and we just never got around doing it. I don't know. But that's the third time I fell.
Why do you act like you don't know this?
It's been a while since I've seen it.
Lies. You recorded it yesterday.
No. I probably recorded this about, 2 months ago? Just about 2 months ago.
That's lazy. You recorded 2 months ago and now we're just...
Now we're no, I think we were introduced to these pods a little earlier. That, they show up. You can't, just to let you know, some, if you're trying to go back and want to do some, plants and stuff and whatnot, you are kind of cut off from this point once this happens. Now, I am going back to get some trophies because I know I can get it, but Poison Ivy's plants kind of blocks a lot of things out from your kind of mandate into following whatever it's set up for you to do to continue on with the plot. Now, you can do some things here to get some trophies and whatnot, but you can't get everything at once. To be quite honest, I think before I can enter and analyze the antidote and whatnot, I could have gone through and tried to grab all the trophies as I possibly could, but I didn't do that. I just went ahead and just continue on with the plot, and whenever I could remember off the top of my head that I can get on the way there, I'll get it. Because right now, we essentially have every upgrade in the game. Or at least weapon-wise, like the bat claw, batarangs, and stuff like that. I have everything there is. All that's left is probably like combo potential, like upgrades and stuff like that. I think that's all I have left for upgrades, as you can still see in the left-hand corner. So we're traveling through this area again, but the only difference is instead of exiting last time like we did, we're actually going to go to the right, because now we have the line launcher to get through that hole, which we couldn't get through before because it's too big. We can get through and we can actually explore more of this sewer over here. Which still acts like part of Killer Croc's patient interview tapes, which we will find here. And we'll also run into some Spirit of Arkham. There's still a lot of Riddler trophies to get here. And we're going to get this one because we didn't grab it because it's too far. So.
You couldn't glide over there?
No, because you
I bet you could.
You kind of float down after a while.
No, but you could.
Because gravity
At the right
dictate
angle.
gravity dictates.
At the right angle, you
no,
might.
gravity dictates otherwise.
Nope, this is a game where.
Plus, it's at extreme. Whatever that challenge is, it's meant for you to get later anyway. You couldn't get it if you
bet
wanted
if
to.
you glitch your way, you could.
Nope. Because the gliding, if you're talking about going down and come right back up, that's not introduced in this game. That's not into Arkham City, if that's what you're talking about. Like, gliding down and come back up with the analog stick, that's not until Arkham City happens. So, unfortunately, once you jump off, you just glide until you pretty much land. Can't go down and come right back up. So, you could, if I had that ability, yeah, I could have, easily got that, but it wasn't introduced in this game, so
The what?
can't do it.
The what?
The gliding part, you can
No,
run,
I don't glide.
glide, and if you hold down or hold, I can't remember the button at this point. Batman goes straight down, but if you let go, he can curve back up and come right back up and fly higher. That's not introduced in this game, unfortunately. But let's see here. All right, now we're now in this section here, which we'll grab this trophy here. Now there is an entrance here that we can get with the triple claw grappling hook. If you can't see it, use the detective vision, which makes it all blue and it's easier for you to see.
No, it doesn't help. It just stays there.
And so it lets you know you can tear out this wall. Now you got 3 mooks up there. I just like to back claw them and pull them all 3 down. And there you go. Knock them out easily. And then we're on our way up. There's a map for you on the right. One more mook and we take him out quickly. And let's see here. Kind of look around and see what's here. Oh, we're gonna upgrade if we want to. Let's see here. Well, we're gonna upgrade Sonic Chuck Batarang, which pretty much you can take down mooks with the Sonic Batarang if they happen to walk by it or whatnot. And we are getting our patient interview here, which again just details more about Killer Croc and Cash, what happened. Because I think this is the tape where he gets his arm bite off or whatnot. So, with that said, we got about 30 seconds left. And I think that's going to be about it for today's part. So, with that said, enjoy the rest of the patient interview tape that you see here. Watch as Cash loses an arm. So, see y'all next time.
See ya.